What's up, people? Welcome back to another exciting edition of LOL After Dark with the always amazing and intriguing Jrayma Saree and your boy Hade, of course. Tonight, we got something special for you, as we always do. We are talking about Goldiggers and the cost of love. It's a special edition. Jrayma, I'm gonna let you set it off tonight. Talk to the people. What's on your mind in relations to these gold diggers out here?
A gold digger, well, from what I understand, a gold digger is a woman who basically runs after a man for his money. It's basically a money-hungry woman.
Okay.
That's my first introduction to what a gold digger is. A woman who, if he ain't got no money, he ain't got no paper, he ain't got no car, he ain't buying her gifts and trips and stuff, she ain't giving it up. Well, she don't want it.
So does that go back to that old adage of no money, no honey? You got to pay to play, baby.
Yes, you got to pay to play.
Let me ask you, though. Let me ask you a serious question, because I asked you and you said it's a woman. Can a man be a gold digger? Don't leave us out.
I feel, yes, a man can be a gold digger, but I feel like the term gold digger refers to a woman who runs after a man for money. But I suppose there can be men who dig for gold.
So a man who goes after a woman for money is considered what? A gigolo? Do they call it? A gigolo?
Yes.
And if you broke, you're a nigolo?
A nigolo.
Right? What do they call them?
Low.
But yeah, you low. So in essence, a gold digger, she don't want that. She don't want that. She want that, baby. And if you ain't got that, you ain't got jack. Yeah. Let's set it off tonight. Jrayma, I got to ask you a question.
Absolutely. Let's go.
This is, I'm sure everybody wants to know this, but nobody wants to ask this question, right? So here it is. Can two gold diggers date each other? Will it work?
No, that's conflict.
What? They'd cancel each other out?
He looking for money.
Yeah.
While she looking for money.
Yeah.
That don't work. That's a conflict.
Okay.
That's definitely a conflict. You can't have two gold diggers. No, that's not going to work. Two gold diggers in a relationship. Absolutely.
So a gigolo can't date a gold digger?
No. It don't work like that. Because gold diggers are takers. They're users in general.
Yeah.
As a general fact of when you think about the term gold digger and the negative connotation surrounding it, you think of a woman who's a user, a woman who's just there to take, and take.
Okay.
You can't have two takers in a relationship. It's not going to work.
You can't have two takers. I personally, I think you can.
Really?
Yeah, I think that some relationships start out as the people not realizing that they're both takers, and then coming to find that out later, and either it explodes on themselves and it doesn't work, or they somehow find some common ground where I'll take a little bit from you, you'll take a little bit from me, and we'll just cancel each other out some kind of way, but we'll make it work. So I think there's some middle ground in there. No?
I don't know. It's possible. Guys, comment below. Tell us what you think about that. Can two
gold diggers date each other? Let us know. Second question. Since we all want something from our partners, we all want something. We all want love, a child, companionship, whatever. Is it wrong if money or material pursuits are the thing that you want from your partner?
It can be wrong when it's the only thing you want. Your relationship with that person revolves around what they can do for you financially and materialistically, then yes, that's a problem. That's considered to be shallow.
What if that's really the only thing they offer.
Leave them alone.
What if that's the way they started out? They came to you flashing money. They tried to buy you, and you got bought, and you liked it. Is it wrong if you stick around and enjoy the fruits?
That's a good question. It depends on the woman. It depends on the person. Whether it's a male gold digger or a female gold digger, I really think it just all depends on the person and long term what they want out of that relationship. If all they want are things from that person, fine. But understand, eventually that's going to be a problem. Because especially like from a woman to a man, like women will absolutely in general, like I'm actually not the kind of woman to run after a man because of his money. Sometimes I kind of wish I was like that, but ladies, to be honest, I'm just not like that. I'm not materialistic at all. I like nice things, but I'm not materialistic. But eventually, after a while, that's going to get old. It's going to get stale. It's going to get boring. And once you get the satisfaction of getting what you want materialistically, what else is left?
Now, some might argue every aspect of the relationship can potentially get old, boring, and stale. The sex might lag. His attitude might change. He might just, not be who you started out with. He might be another person. He's boring now. He's the picket fence guy, and you were looking for MacGyver. So maybe the pursuit of the money is what keeps you in the relationship, and it might also be what keeps the guy on his toes in terms of being a hard worker, being a hustler, being a business owner, getting that paper, because at the end of the day, we only get money for you women.
I believe it.
Right? I don't need money if a woman's not going to appreciate the money that I have.
Well, you got to pay your bills, but I get what you're saying. You got to eat.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't go outside if it wasn't for women. So,
that's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
For most men?
Yeah, I think most men wouldn't even go outside if there were no women out there.
Deep. Yeah. Ladies, that's power. You got the power.
Mm-hmm. We need to see y'all.
Right? A quick question.
Yeah.
Can you identify a gold digger? How does a gold digger move? Like, is there a certain way a woman moves that tells you that she about that money?
That's a very good question. And I got a few tips for y'all tonight that's going to help you identify a gold digger, baby. She in there. Right in your wallet. The first thing you got to look for, or not that you got to look for, but that she's going to display to you, if she's a gold digger, this is number one. She is going to inquire about your financial situation. And it's going to come out. You got to pay attention, guys, because these gold diggers are slick. They slick. See what I'm saying? You having dinner with this lady, and she's asking, oh, how much you make a week? You like, huh? That got to do with anything. Shoot. Yeah. Clue number 2. Now you can recognize a gold digger. She ain't gonna pay for nothing. Oh. The check came to the table. She ain't even looked down.
She on her phone like this.
Yeah, she on her phone talking about, baby, I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. Waiting to see if the waiter already collected that bill.
Wow.
Am I right?
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say so.
Clue number 3. That woman don't have no goals. She don't give a damn. Your wallet is her goal. She ain't talking about what she trying to do in her life. She ain't trying to do nothing. She looking for you to do something.
Wow.
And once you stop doing something,
she's out.
She gone. She gone. Another thing is, once you know this lady, watch for the friends and the company that she keeps. Because if her friends is gold diggers, as they say, birds of a feather, definitely get down together.
Wow.
She gonna be a gold digger too. If she got some good, hard-working sisters next to her, they backing her up, they doing their thing, they ambitious, they running their own show, she probably one of them. But if they gold diggers, all they do is against dudes for their money, you next, brother.
You next.
Talk to him, Jrayma. Tell him.
Interesting. So I have something that I read on Instagram.
Okay.
About a year ago. And it said this: there's no such thing as a gold digger. Just stick to the women in your pay grade. Speak on it.
Stick to the women in your pay grade. In your pay grade? What is a man's pay grade?
Okay, for instance, if you like a UPS worker, don't try to act like you're trying to pull J-Lo. If you're a doctor, why are you looking for a supermodel per se? Like, I think that's what it means. For every level of success, there is a woman associated with that level. That's kind of deep, right?
That's really deep, because that kind of implies that you should be shooting a little below the level that you are to get the woman that's not gonna try to, I guess, suck you dry. Am I hitting it on the head, or am I a little off?
Oh, I think it's a matter of perspective. That's very interesting. I don't think it's saying seek out a woman who's a little beneath you more than seek a woman who is on your level.
Now, here's an interesting thing about that, though.
Yeah.
In this new millennial age, a lot of women making more money than the men. Okay? These women is coming correct. Yeah, they got paper, they got bank account, they got their own car, they got their own crib. They don't need you. Yeah. You a flea. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you a flea. Yeah, she only counting your paper to laugh at it. Yeah.
Something that I noticed that a lot of women will not admit that they would prefer a man who's financially secure. I saw something on IG once again. I was watching live. There was an IG model that did a live interview. And she's very, very sexy, very voluptuous. And she's, to be honest, she's more than just an IG model. She does own a business. Not quite sure what it is, but I know she owns it. And he asked her, the interviewer asked this woman, he said, do you date regular men? And what bothered me is that she struggled to answer the question. A lot of women don't want to admit that they want a financially stable and secure man for fear of being labeled a gold digger. And I feel like it's okay for a man to say what he want, what he don't want. But as soon as women start talking about what we want, what we gotta have, what we're not gonna accept, there's always like a label associated with it. And I feel like if a woman wants a man who is secure, or if a woman wants a man who got money, say it. If that's what you want, as long as you are not a shallow woman and that's not all you want and need, don't be embarrassed or ashamed to say it. It is what it is.
That's a good point.
I tell you something, Haas. There's something that I've realized in the last, I'm going to say 3 years about myself. I realized there are 3 to 4 requirements that I actually have before a man could even get my number.
Okay, drop it like it's hot.
The first requirement is you got to have a good job. I don't need to know how much you make every week. I don't need to know what's in your bank account, because I actually think that's kind of personal, and that's something you don't need to know unless you are in a relationship with someone. But first, you need to I need to know what you do for it, because that's going to tell me what kind of money you're working with. Number 2, I actually need a man with a vehicle. I go out of my way to look cute when I go out, above and beyond, to look cute. Why I gotta get on the train?
No, that don't fit right. That don't fit right. So cabs are no cabs.
I mean,
Uber.
I mean, a cab is fine, but I just feel like I don't want a public transportation all the time. And I just feel, quite honestly, I want a man to be able to pick me up in front of my door. I get in his vehicle and we go where we need to go, and drop me back off in his vehicle. It's my personal preference. Now, understand what I'm saying. If that dude, let's say his car breaks down, or let's say that particular day he chooses not to drive, maybe he's extra tired and he feels like he might fall asleep at the wheel. Okay,
Yeah.
you can Uber it. But in general, I need a man with the vehicle.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair. That's fair.
I also have a couple of other requirements. We would have to address that.
Go ahead, drop one more.
One more is you gotta have your own place to live. I will not be with a man who lives with his mother.
He can't be sleeping on mama's couch?
No.
Is she a gold digger?
No, not. I just got standards. And that's just basic. It really is. And you know what? Listen, I don't look down on a man who lives with his mother. But my thing is this. If you have a really good paying job, if you have what it takes to support yourself, you need to fly the nest and get your own place. I feel personally, I could be wrong, but a lot of men stick around hanging out with their mom because mama cooks for them, mama cleans for them. They don't have to really pay no bills. They try to retain their money so they can do whatever they want. But for me, a man with his own place is a man who has stepped into a level of responsibility that is important for me to see as a woman. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Those are three very important things to me. And also, I just want to bring up the fact that how you living with your mom and you meet a shorty and you want to take her back to the crib and smash, you're going to have to be creeping. Like, oh, my mom is in the room. That's creeping. Like, who want to do that? And then, if not, then you're going to have to get a hotel or get a motel. Like, it's too much.
And you on them nasty sheets?
COVID sheet.
Them COVID sheets. You don't want to be in the hotel right now. I feel you. If we wrong, let us know. We talking about the gold diggers tonight. They in your pocket. But as Jrayma pointed out, they might be in your pocket not to gold dig you, but just to keep you in check, to keep you motivated, you know, and to keep you sharp, to keep you desirable as a man. A woman don't want a broke man. She don't want the men that can't take her nowhere, that can't get her from point A to B safely, and he can't even bring her back to the home and cook her a nice meal. And this, we're not talking about the young fellas now, right? Let me ask you this. At what age should the man start acquiring these points of achievement?
Y'all gonna wring my neck. To me, age 25.
So by about 25, you need to start leveling up.
Oh, no. At age 25, you should be at your first level up.
First level up. You should at least be working.
Yes. Full-time job.
Full-time job, or have your own business, which would be even, right?
Yes.
And you should definitely have a driver's license.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a car, you should be saving towards one.
I agree.
Next thing is getting your own crib.
Yes.
And that goes back to leveling up. You should date people who are on your level so you don't get caught up with a gold digger who you might be trying to portray that you're ahead of where you really are. And even if you are ahead, you might get caught up. But you know what? That's life. If you wind up with a gold digger, or if you wind up with the love of your life, enjoy what you have. Enjoy who you're with. Hopefully she won't leave when your money runs out. You're probably going to get your heart broken either way because that's just love. But whatever. We're not looking down on anybody. We're not looking up at anybody. We're leveling it all out.
Yes. I have a question.
Sure.
We just play devil's advocate for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything really wrong with a gold digger? Because I got the thinking. Check this out. Men pay for sex by buying porn. Men go to strip clubs, pay for lap dances, and God knows whatever else they paying for in the back. In the, what you call that room? In the back?
The boom boom room?
The boom boom room. They pay for that. Stripping, that's sex.
Yeah.
Some men pay for sex toys, and some men pay for prostitutes. So why is it a problem if a woman say, baby, can I have that Hermes bag? What's You understand what? Just playing devil's advocate. Is it really a problem for a woman to pay for sex, to request things like in return for sex, or before you can hit it, you got to give her a couple of bags. You got to bring her out to a few nice restaurants. What's the big deal? Men are already paying for sex in other ways.
She dangling that chocha in front of you like a carrot in front of a dirt mule. And you the dirt mule. In my opinion, no. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. Play the game, baby. We play the game. Spend that money, fellas. If you got it, you got it. Whether you got hundreds or you got singles, it doesn't matter. Enjoy it. Love your life. Yeah. Who cares? Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. That's the name of our song.
I love it. I love it.
Dig for that gold, baby. Dig for it.
Yes.
But like many gold prospectors around the planet who have dug for gold and thought they hit that vein, you may find Nathans. You may get nothing. Or you might strike it rich.
It's a fact.
Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You know?
Yeah, it's up for discussion. Please, guys, comment in the comments below. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. This has been another exciting episode of LOL After Dark, Gold Digger Edition. The cost of love.
Or the cost of the cat.
Yeah, with the always wonderful Jrayma Saree, captivating your mind. Your boy Hade. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. Make sure you drop your comments below, like, share, and please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the next exciting episodes coming up.